Ken, all you guys, hey, it's so cricktacular tonight. You guys, happy Father's Day, first of all, man. Ken, congratulations to you being a new daddy. We got one true emperor out there, new daddy. Um, God and country, if you're a dad, happy Father's Day. So, to all the dads out there, man, if you're a good dad, I fucking commend you on that. Thank you for being a good dad. I had good parents in my life, so I want to give a shout out to my parents, my stepdad, my dad, all the father figures in my life. Fucking thank you guys for being there. Uncle Jake, you as well. Fuck, happy Father's Day. Um, Thank you to all the guys out there who have been good dads to their kids. So I want to give a big shout out to you guys. Except you, David. You've obviously just been a piece of shit your whole fucking life. And I hope you've just had the shittiest Father's Day. I hope you got no phone calls. I hope none of your kids called you and wished you a happy Father's Day. And go change your pad, David. Sit on it. Okay, what we're going to talk about today. What up, Space Lejeune? How you doing, man? Yeah, here had to go, man. Here had to go. We're going to talk about Catherine today and her now failing cult for sure. Her cult is failing. Her whole sermon today, everybody, was about donating. It really was. Like watching 15 minutes of it, I was like, oh shit, this is all about people donating to her fucking cult ministry, man, because she's going broke. Yeah, Catherine will say Happy Father's Day for $5,000. She's all, hey, and for an extra 10, I'll even throw in a homemade video just for you, right? But we are going to talk about Catherine today and her whole sermon and how it's all come down to just a rant of begging. And remember what happened with David when it started getting down to brass tacks with David. Remember how much he just went out begging for money, and there was no amount he wouldn't ask for. I mean, everybody at one point he was just telling people, "Hey, give me half your shit." Like, hey, go ahead and give me your whole fucking bank accounts too while you're at it, okay? Catherine's now resorting to the same tactic. She is now asking people for just outrageous sums of money, okay? And this is a clear indicator that financially she's not doing well. Okay, this is just what I've learned from other cults. She literally goes on stage today, says, "Oh, thank you, God, thank you for that revelation." Like she's having a one-on-one conversation with God, saying, "You're supposed to give me money, okay? You need to help me. Give me $10,000, everybody, because so I can spread the anointing, okay? Kind of like sometimes I spread my legs for Joy Davy, okay? So." Please give me $10,000. And anybody's just tuning in, man, welcome. My name's Rich Holmes. According to David E. Taylor, I am a pussy. For whatever reason, I have no clue. All I've ever done was call out his scam and his fraud cult and figured out what he was doing with the money, and it's all real estate. Anyways, we're talking about Catherine Crick tonight and her financial failure of this so-called ministry. Because Catherine, you're living your paycheck. You're literally doing paycheck to paycheck right now. Hey, what up, Virgie Pinto? How you doing, man? Good to see you, man. Hit that like, subscribe. Let me know you're here. Hey, dude, Master Shredder. Good to see you, man. Hey, dude. Hey, dude. It's good to see you, Master Shredder. Hope you're doing well, man. I do, man. I hope you're well. Good to see you, dude. Good to see you, man. It's good to see you on here. Hope you're having a good day. Hope everything's going good in your life, dude. We're talking about Kooky Crickster, bro. We're talking about the Kooky Crickster today and her financial failure in her cult. I mean, the fact that she's even made it this long, Shredder. The fact that she's even made it this long, right? Like when you really sit back, it's like, you're like, damn, she made it this far without failing already. When you look at Christianity, right? Like, I'm not Christian, Master Shredder. I'm looking at this from an outside perspective, like almost a business model, because church is a business, right? Now, if church is being run like a business, man, they are fucking it up big time. Oh, it's insane. And the fact is she goes like this woman goes to Hollywood to be an actress, you guys. She goes to Hollywood to be an actress. Now look at her. It blows my mind, Master Shredder. Like when we talk about these types of scams and stuff we see with these ministries, dude, they're all over the place, man. Russia in the house, what up? Hit that like and subscribe, man. We're talking about religious cults, brother. I'm not Christian. I don't go to church. Probably never will. And I always question that. For God and country, you know, we've said that. Dude, she could even do that shit on YouTube, bro. She could do a fucking thirst trap for fucking thirsty little boys, dude. Hey, AIB, happy Father's Day, man. Happy Father's Day. I do too, man. I feel really bad for people who get sucked into their shit. It's like, hey, man, all the warning signs are there. It even says in the Bible, like, the Bible tells everybody, it's got an instruction manual, like, hey, these guys are going to do this. Don't fucking listen to them. They're frauds. It's already been done and said, everybody. That is the one thing we say here. There is nothing that you can do to change the Bible. It's already been done and written. It is laid out. These guys are con artists. The apostles and the prophets already said this was going to fucking happen. So here we are fucking 2,000 years later and some change. What the fuck is happening? Exactly what it said in the Bible as it was written by the prophets and the apostles. They said, hey, watch it for these guys. They're going to come and try to fucking lie to you. You're right. Any words can be rewritten, Von Gray. Right? And I'm always kind of skeptical of how many times the Bible's been written up and broken down and rewritten, right? I really am. I have a Bible, but I look at it, I'm like, okay, this motherfucker's incomplete, man. There's parts missing. This shit's been rewritten, and retranslated who knows how many fucking times throughout history. Exactly, right, Von Gray? Exactly, that's where I'm at, right? So many things lost in translation. And with Von Gray, with the rise of these new cult leaders and just everywhere, man, fuck. In America, it seems to be more prevalent, right? It's because we don't have laws against spiritual or religious abuse. Yeah, see, I'm with you. Like, what did Jesus do? Like, he walked the earth and fucking preached the gospel, right? Love your neighbor as you love me, right? Love each other. But these Christian fucking grifters have gone on social media and just Catherine, you know, the homie Abi Vasquez, he's like, you know, Catherine's dangerous in a sense that she knows about social media. She knows the ins and outs of social media, and he was right about that, man. So big shout out to the homie Abi. That's what makes Catherine so dangerous in this, is that she knows, hey, Daniela about to Bogdanov, man. Happy Father's Day if you're your father. Appreciate you being here. And Von Gray, same to you, man. If you're a father, happy Father's Day, man. But we're talking, hey, John Tall, happy Father's Day to you too. We're talking about this cult leader, Catherine Crick, who's set up shop out in California. And she just made a shitstorm. And her whole cult is pretty much crumbling down right now. Sorry, I got lost on track. I'm watching your guys' chat too. To hear her beg for money the way she did today, it was, right, Daniela? It was empty today. And when you listen to the vocabulary, vocabulary is really big in this, man. The vocabulary is what matters. When they say things, it's, hey, City by the Bay, what up, man? It was empty today, man. It was empty. And Catherine's just up there like saying, oh, there was one point in her fucking speech where she was saying, oh, thank you, God, for that revelation. She's like, well, I'm not having one-on-one conversations with God, but she's up there saying, oh, thank you for that revelation, God. Like, okay, you're not having one-on-one conversations with God, but you're standing up on stage saying, oh, thank you for that revelation, Jesus. Like, what are we supposed to, how are we supposed to interpret that, Catherine? You saw that, Daniel? She's like, oh, thank you for that revelation, Jesus, so humbling. Like, get the fuck out of here. Catherine's broke. Yeah, Catherine's broke. She's going brokey. Yes, absolutely. It's all in the vocabulary. It really is. It's all in the vocabulary, the asking for money. This is a very, very clear sign. Whatever money she has is pretty much running out, and she's going paycheck to paycheck now to rent out these event center, the theaters, because those are what, if they're still the same price, 12 grand a month or 12 grand a week she pays every Sunday. Yeah, I think she figured she got away with it for so long, Danielle. It's just like she could keep doing it. Yeah, she's so comfortable fucking just lying. Yeah, and some comments are coming across the channel about, like, where I called her psycho bitch, fucking all that other crap, right? People like saying, "Oh, it just shows how restrained she is that she didn't say anything." I'm like, yeah, I don't think so. That just showed that she couldn't handle somebody calling her out publicly like that. Like, she had to get somebody to shut her off. On the other hand, I've welcomed people to come on the channel and talk, but these people never will. The Demon Slayers, none of these guys ever will. None of them. K Dub True, that little sack of shit, he'll never come on the channel and fucking talk because he's a little bitch. Catherine, no, because she's tried to shut me down, cease and desist. David, same. He'll never come on the channel and chat and have a real conversation. These people like Catherine, it's really, it's really interesting to see her put herself on a pedestal like she's some fucking great fucking prophet, and then literally insulate herself with all her little cult followers to where nobody can get to her. Imagine, imagine living your life like that, like thinking you're really that important. Catherine, Catherine, let me be the first to tell you, you're not that important. Okay? Yeah. Fucking Catherine lives in a tiny bubble for sure. Oh, without a doubt. Fuck yeah, she lives in a tiny bubble. Dude, living in a tiny bubble, like, that's like an understatement, man. That's an understatement, man. Saying Catherine, that's like shit, dude. Yeah, she's in a bubble for sure. It's it's. I've even heard some of these people say that, like, it was Daystar. It was fucking. It was Joni Lamb. It was Phony Bloney. She was saying, you guys have lived in this bubble with Daystar, and that's fucking absolutely right. These people live in this bubble that they're shielded from the outside world. Yeah, Joni Lamb. Oh my god. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll. Joni, I hope you fucking burn in hell. I really do. I hope you rot in hell, Joni. What you did, covering up abuse and using the power of God, using the fear of God, because I know that's exactly what you fucking did. Psych 101, Joni. A person in your power is going to do everything to stay in power, and they'll do whatever is necessary to do it, including fucking covering up abuse of their own fucking grandchild. So there's that with you, Joni. I mean, you're a fucking grandmother. Hey, Wagon, we're talking about Joni Lamb right now. She's the she's the main fucking concubine of Daystar Network. It's a Christian TV network. Well, they were fucking covering up sexual abuse of children not too long ago, and I don't know. It sounds like it got brushed under the rug, man. And nothing ever happened. Nothing ever happened. Looks like local police weren't going to touch it. I mean, the local police will never touch these things. It'll always be federal. Yeah. Yeah, it's real, Ponji. It's only in America does this shit happen, and they get away with it time and time again. And you know what, Ponji Wagon? They use fucking religion. They use God, right? I support whatever people believe in, man. That's cool, right? But the second you start abusing religion and you start using it, yeah, if you cover up child abuse, it should be a fucking sentence, man. Life sentence, man. Done. Nope, you covered up child abuse. Nope. Nope. That's the thing. There need to be stiffer crimes for, like, covering up child abuse. I'm with you, Jessica. There need to be stiffer sentences for covering up child abuse. Oh, you covered it up? You knew about it? You didn't say anything? Okay, guess what? You just got an enhancement. You just got a charge. You knew and you didn't say anything. Yep, I'm with you. And Jessica, I know that's what happened with Daystar. Joni Lamb doesn't want to lose all that money, man. Imagine imagine the investigation into that organization, right? The amount of money it would cost to open up a full bore investigation into Daystar, uncover all their books, audit all their bank accounts, look at all their assets. You're probably looking at a 2 or 3 year investigation just to do that, just to subpoena the documents, and then to go through an audit and do all the work. Looking at another 4 or 5 years probably. Forensic audit of Daystar. Then you go in, you look at all the shady shit they've been doing. Daystar, like Jimmy Evans said, Daystar is a business. You guys are here to please Joni Lamb. That's it. You're here to please Joni. That's all people are there at Daystar to do. Just like Catherine. That's probably in the rule book with Catherine. Yeah, Daystar. Daystar probably going to crumble. I'm with you. Just time. Yeah, excuse me. Excuse me. We all know it's happening in every religious organization. The Catholic Church in Washington is throwing a fit over being mandatory reporters because of some obscure rules. Yeah. Yeah, Jessica. Yeah, imagine that. Yeah, mandated reporters. See, that's the thing. Like, if there's abuse going on, like, there should be no line. Oh, I'm a mandated reporter. No, if you know somebody's being abused, you should be reported, because abuse situations get worse. They don't get better unless there's intervention or of some kind. Yeah, right, Jessica. It's like, hey, let's not be proactive here, right? Let's not be proactive. Let's not stop the abuse before it happens. Did they? No David, though, huh? No David, huh? Oh, yeah. Where the fuck is Joseph at, though? Where the fuck's Joseph at? Where the fuck is Joseph at? I don't know where. Yeah, I don't know where Joseph is at. It wouldn't surprise me if they're like some fucking hospital somewhere, man. Listen to him. Somebody asked me why I think David can't talk. I think he fucking had a stroke or something, man. I think he had a serious health issue. Because this looks like Joseph is reporting from like some fucking hospital fucking room or some shit like that. It really does. It looks like some fucking upstairs hospital room, and he's just in there just to talk, just so they could put a video out. Yeah. I don't know where Joseph is. I've never seen this before. Oh, that's Clearwater? Okay. I wonder what they're doing out there. Happy Father's Day, Apostle David E. Taylor. I hope you shit your pants today, David. Man, David can't even show his face. You know, that's real telling. Remember how I said this cult is pretty much done and over with? This is pretty much it, man. This is pretty much it. Where's David? David's a fucking chump. Yeah. Shredder. We haven't seen him. Since last year. We haven't seen that fucking tub of shit since last year. He's a fucking gutter walrus, bro. He's a sewer seal. We got so many different names for that fucking tub of shit. It really is, Space Legume. It really is. This is pretty much it with David. Yep. See, that's the thing. Like where Joseph just was, it looked like a fucking like a care house or some shit, dude. Yeah. Last time we watched Ashley, David has been like on this fucking hiatus, y'all. I really don't think David is well. I think he had a very serious fucking health emergency again. Again. The first one almost almost did him in. Cole Carroll's, we're talking about this cult leader named David Taylor, where we're talking about Catherine Crick. This channel's about cults. There's all walks of life in here. I myself am not Christian. I just find an interest in this. And we're talking about David, this guy, right? David Taylor. We haven't seen him for almost a fucking year, right? And this guy, Cole, bonjour, oui, from Jacques, oui, Quebec. Bonjour, Jacques. We haven't seen this tub of fucking shit for almost a year, man. And he claims to be Moses of our generation, right? But he can't come out on Father's Day and make an appearance. No, appreciate you. Yeah, check him out. You're gonna laugh your ass off. Hey, Uncle Jake, will you put the maxi pad video in the chat? Hey, Cole, you want to laugh your ass off? For some reason, I'm having a hard time typing in the chat and shit today. But yeah, dude, there's some we've done some interviews with some surviving members from this cult, and man, they have dropped some really just interesting information on us, man. And we're like, what the fuck, man? And yeah, we've had some gassers, man. And there's several interviews on the channel. I highly recommend. Yeah, there it is right there. I highly recommend you go listen to these survivors, right? I myself have never been in a cult. We're just calling these assholes out for what they are. They're scamming people. That's the number one thing. These cults, what they rely on is OPM, other people's money. Okay? Always other people's money. They're always out to get it. They always want it. They always need it. And they hide behind their 501c3, which is the church tax exemption, right? It's a fucking bullshit, whitewashed fucking loophole of the laws, man. Anyways, we haven't seen this piece of shit for almost a fucking year, man. And prior to that, shit, we hadn't seen him. He claimed to be in Shutaway, right? David claimed to be in Shutaway, but we all knew he was hiding. But what we also found out, Cole, is through some research and talking to some sources and kind of a series of events, we found out our guy David E. Taylor, Mr. Dude that can heal cancer and all these fucking sicknesses, ended up taking a ride to the hospital in an ambulance to the ER. Duke University, okay, over in North Carolina, back east. I don't know the details of what happened. I don't know what he was sick with. I don't know, some new thing that YouTube's doing, man. I know. Hit that like though. Let me know you're here. I don't know what current health condition he's suffering from. I can only kind of speculate, but I have pretty much a good idea. Okay. Hey, Doc Miklo, how you doing? Yeah, we're talking about David right now. Why we think we haven't seen him. And I think it's just because he's sick, Doc. We haven't seen him, haven't heard from him. I personally think he had a stroke, man. He either had a stroke or he had another heart attack. Either way, he had a stroke in the process of another heart attack. Because typically that's what happened. That's what I've been learning about heart attacks. That's why when you take an aspirin during a heart attack, it's supposed to help stop the stroke. Supposed to, okay? I'm not a doctor, don't take me on that, but that's why people who have heart conditions, yeah, I think he's alive, but I think he's very ill, and like he can't ambulate, like he can't walk. Like his gait, like for him, They would just have to put him in a chair and let him sit there and let him talk, and that's it. But for David to maintain a space anymore, I don't think he can, Daniela. I don't think he can. I think the space he can maintain is the size of a love seat, basically. And it sucks because David, exactly right, Cole? Exactly. Dude, welcome to the conversation. He couldn't use his divine healing to save himself, precisely, right? And hey, man, I'm all about miracles and shit. I really am, because you know what? I personally believe miracles do fucking happen, and I believe they can happen. Okay? But it's not going to be by these assholes saying, oh, I can heal you. No, fuck that, dude. It's going to be like some fucking miracle, okay? Something that nobody can genuinely explain, right? Be like, okay, I don't know. This is a genuine miracle, right? But these online fucking social media spiritual fucking pimps, right? They have seemed to find a way to capitalize on this, right? Saying they can heal cancer, all forms of diseases. Florida, Doc. Last one of my sources said Florida. Wherever I think wherever Michelle is, that's where the gutter seal is going to be. Doc, you want to know? You want to know what I think? Michelle's taking care of David. Like, David is literally like, he can't take care of himself. He's gone like, I don't want to say incontinent, but like, he needs a caretaker. David, at this point, he has to have a caretaker. That's what I think. I don't think he can get up and do sermons anymore. He's let his... Yeah, David the Hut. David the Hut. You mean David the Gut? Yep, we were talking about David. What do you think, Ken? Where do you think David's at, man? What do you think? Like, for real, we're having a real chat right here. Where's David, right? We haven't seen him, haven't heard from him. We know his health is trash, right? We know he's hiding. The so-called shutaway, I think it's to hide his failing health conditions from the rest of the world, because David's an apostle. I did. I laughed my ass off at it, Ken. I got to use it on a stream one time. I have it saved. Is it cool if I use it, Ken? Yeah, Ken made this funny-ass picture of David. It's so fucking funny. But I haven't asked you permission yet to use it, so I wanted to ask you. It's a good one. You know what? I'll make it like one of the little cards, Ken. I'll make it one of the cards for the channel that, like, when you're a community member, you know, you get the little pictures and shit. I'll make it one of those, dude. Yeah, again, Doc, happy Father's Day, man. Ken, again, dude, happy Father's Day to you, man. You got a new baby girl this year, dude. Fucking rock on, man. So, all the dudes out there, all the men, happy Father's Day. If you've been a good father, fucking right on. Right on, man. I commend you. Good for you. Good for fucking staying there in the fight, right? And good for you for being a good dad. David, on the other hand, you have pretty much set a fucking just horrible example on how to be a good person, just in general. Happy Dog Father's Day. Happy Dog Father's Day. Why am I not on the stream with you? Yeah, exactly. Michelle is the person that KK was to Diddy, his right-hand person. Yep. And Michelle is to David. That's what Michelle is to David. That's why Michelle's hidden. There's some shit I found out about Michelle recently, Doc, that I'm just like, you know, it doesn't surprise me. It really doesn't surprise me with Michelle. Well, yeah, because Michelle's head bitch in charge, Daniela. Michelle's the head bitch in charge. And again, Michelle's maintained her position by being a bitch. That's the only way she would have been able to maintain it. If she was some softy fucking rug pull bitch, no. I know. She is. Michelle is literally the man in the relationship. David's like, damn right she is. She's the one that wears the pants in this relationship, not me. Not me. She actually has hairier legs than I do. I bet you probably pull up Michelle's legs and it's just like fucking hairy legs. She's like, well, that's what David likes, so. The masculine Michelle. Masculine Mickey. Oh, good old Mike Brennan. Mike. I'm thinking of a new name though. Mike. Yeah, good old Mike Brennan. That's a good one. If she had a man's name, what would it be? Mike? Michael? Yeah. But Michelle, she's made in charge, exactly, and she's gonna, I think she's not gonna be far from David, man. Not at this point in the game. No, I think wherever David is, they're like they're the ball to each other's chain, basically, right? Hey, Asha Kumar, the way from the future. Tell us about David today in the future, Asha. Asha from the future. What kind of report do you have about David? She's what, like 20 something hours in the future? She's over in Australia. Good day, mate. Yeah. What's good in the future about David? See, that's what's really cool about this channel, right? Like, there's people from all over the world and they can give us reports in the future about David, right? Like Asha Kumar, she's from Australia. She can always give us an update about David from the future. We were just talking about him. Where do you think he's been, Asha? We know where Catherine Crick is. We know where Catherine Crick is. But we're trying to figure out David. We haven't seen him. I personally think he's going to be Michelle's ball to chain type deal. Wherever Michelle is, David's going to be. And Michelle, the hotel. Yeah, and I'll give an update on the hotel this weekend. You guys will get an update from the hotel this weekend. Don't even trip on that. I got you guys on that. I know everybody's been wanting an update about that place, and I got you guys on that. Don't even trip. But as far as him relocating, the hotel is still up and running, Ken. The hotel is still up and running, all right? It has been. I'm still trying to figure out if that shit's paid off or if David used it as collateral. It's still kind of up in the air with that place. So I need to get eyes on it again. But last time I went by it, dude, it was just still a fucking shithole, man. It was still a shithole, Ken. It was still a shithole. It still looked run down. Asha says from the future he's stuck in a room since he discovered Uber Eats and DoorDash. He can't get out anymore. Okay. Okay. David's all, that Uber Eats, that shit's really great, I dig it. I dig the Uber Eats life. David's all, hey, anybody about that Uber Eats life? Well, Asha, right? And again, we know that David, he doesn't take care of himself. County does that. Exactly. Right? Where's the county in all this? When they're going to step up and say, hey, you need to clean this shit up. They'll find out eventually. The county will find out eventually that some bullshit's going on. And they're going to be like, dang, that guy that called us a little while ago to try to tell us about this place, he wasn't bullshitting us. He knew what he was talking about. Because I've called the precincts. I've called Harris County to tell him, like, hey, man, this is what's going on. These guys are running a full-blown fucking tax scam in your county. They're like, no, they're doing, it's a traveling church, and they're just doing so good. They're doing this, and this. Hey, Abe and Sarah, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. Hit that like, subscribe if you're new. Let me know you're here so I can give you a shout out, because I do give shout outs. Anybody want to talk about Catherine Crick, by all means. We are talking a little bit of Catherine Crick, but we are also talking David Taylor. And that Sean Foy guy, however you say his fucking name, Sean Folk or Foy, Focht, whatever the fuck his name is. The whole thing, all right, with his 9 fucking houses, all right. Let's get down to brass tacks here, everybody. All right, for real. Like, it's the best way to launder money. It is the best way. Hold up. Got dogs on it. Think about it. Think about it. It is the best way to push money. Dog goes. Hey. Is that you, Marilyn? Hi, honey. Oh, there, you're so cute. Hi. She's like, hey, Daddy, what are you doing? So, Daddy, what are you doing? Okay, she's like, I want to be on the live stream with you. Okay. He owns 11. Okay, how many does David own, right? Plus properties. He owns, let's see, 2 down in Florida and another, what, 6 or 9 up north in... Come here. Come on, baby. Come here, honey. Come here. Hi, honey. Marilyn says, hi, Daddy. Hi, honey. You're so cute. Well, what do you want me to... What's up? Okay. Hi. You're so cute. Okay, you want to go over lay in your bed? There you go. Lay right there. Nope, lay down. Lay down. Lay down. You're fine. You're fine. Lay down. So, Daddy, but I'm so scared. Steve said they're going to buy more campuses. The fuck out of here. Yeah, right. They can't even keep up the one. Come here. Just lay down. Come here. You're fine. Lay down. You can lay next to me. And again, the hotel's another one, right? That's one in Texas. So we got 2 in Florida, 1 in Texas in the hotel. And again, what better way to clean money than dump it in a bunch of shitty real estate deals, man? Then when all the shit gets busted, it's pennies on the fucking dollar for these places. Like that hotel, let's be real about this, all right? That hotel is going to cost a shit ton of money to fix up, all right? David hasn't been taking care of the plumbing because he's most likely fucking clogged all the toilets. The ACs are probably fucking jam-packed full of mold. Filters haven't been changed. The pool probably needs to be maintenance. The filters need to be changed. We know that the tiles have popped in the main area. What else could we talk about? The rooms, my God. It should be destroyed, probably very dated, I guess. Yeah, very outdated. Yeah, that hotel, it's not modern. Oh yeah, absolutely. The carpet's probably got fucking mold and smells all funky, right? You probably got damaged walls, damaged paint. The industrial washer and dryers in that place don't even work anymore. You have a lot of issues. Fucking bed bugs, absolutely. Pest problems. Yeah, okay, just the cost of the mattresses. The cost of the mattresses alone. He's got 42 rooms. So that's 42 mattresses times 2 because you got to have the box spring, okay? So that's what, 84? Yeah. Sean Foyt, stingy as heck, too. Would not been pay all the people who travel with him and carry his merch. Yeah. Catherine doesn't do it either. These people are all fucking greedy little fucks. Catherine Crick, Sean Foyt, whatever the fuck that guy's name is. We'll talk about him in a little while. But no, and that's the best way to do all this is you push it all through real estate. You launder the money through real estate, man. You get the money and then you just dump it in. Like David did. That's how David did it. Yeah, everything's expensive at hotels. You got to pay the contractors, the laborers, you got employee staff you got to pay. Well, I mean, David's not paying anybody, but yeah. The upkeep on a hotel is very expensive, yes. Yeah, it's expensive to upkeep like Joni. Hey, his and hers landscaping. Good to see you guys, man. How you doing? Kind of keeping an open flowing chat today. We're talking about how real estate for these ministers and these ministries is the easiest way to launder money. And it is. What do you do when you get all this money and you want to hide it from the government? You dump it into real estate, man. You dump it into shitty real estate deals, right? Shitty fucking deals. And then when it gets busted, it's like, oh, all the money's, it's bankrupt. You know, it's that property's not worth much now. You can maybe get half the price for it. Madonna Park Morton Plant Rehab Center. Is that where Joseph was? See, that's what I think. David's in fucking some sort of rehab, man. That's the thing. That it wouldn't surprise me. You could probably geolocate that place. I'm telling you, that looked like a fucking some sort of rehab center or something, man. It really did. It's okay. See, Daniela, dude, when you have like, we're in the medical field, Danielle. We know what's up, man. Dude, speech recovery is part of fucking, if you have like a heart attack or a stroke or something, dude, you got to learn how to talk. You have to learn how to talk again. If it's speech recovery, again, something tells me David can't talk, man. Like he's physically incapacitated. That's so it's a gut punch, dude. Something just tells me, hey, fucking David's incapacitated. He can't talk anymore. Now you're telling me it's like a speech and recovery thing, like where you're seeing, again, where is David? We haven't seen him for fucking year almost now. In August it'll be a year since he came out and issued the death threats. Since he came out and called me a pussy. Yeah. Just be like, I'm calling for my uncle, Mr. David E. Taylor. David Edward Taylor. My family told me he was here. Can you please patch me through to his room? They're like, well, he can't really talk right now. Oh, hi, honey. Come here. I know. Okay, all right. I won't touch you. I won't look at you. I'm sorry. Want to get David's place for restoration? You know, that's the thing. Like, David should be using those places for like helping other people out of like religious abuse situations. I know you probably got to go to the bathroom. I'm doctored now from 600-pound life, ready to rip him a new one. That's fucked up, Daniela. That's too funny. That's too funny. But yeah, it's again, his health condition. I think it took a big steep fucking dive all of a sudden again because the stress he was under. It's almost like after that final video where he came out like dogging the channel and calling me a pussy and shit like that, saying I was gonna die and all this other crap. It's almost like his health went into steep decline after that. That really kind of, hey Joe Brizo. 300 pounds and now he's bigger. Yeah, karma came back to him. Yeah. Yep. I think he did too, Kel. Something again, like we're just putting little things together. It would be like befitting for somebody like him, right? For him to like fuck, I don't wish anything bad on him, man. I don't, but his health conditions, he is very primed to have a stroke. No, it's I don't want anything bad to happen to David. I really don't. I hope he's fucking just fine, but again, his health, no. We know he's something happened to him. We saw his fucking credit report, everybody. We saw his credit report. We know he went to the fucking hospital and we know he went to the ER. And you don't go to the ER in an ambulance unless something's seriously fucking wrong with you, man. What would happen to the case if he passed away? That's it. That's it. Done over with. Well, Michelle signed for it, so Michelle would be stuck with it. No. No, Michelle signed for everything. No, so Michelle's on the hook for it. Hmm. Michelle's on the hook for it. She signed all the documents and the paperwork for the stage. She's on all the documents. Yeah, so she's actually on the hook for it. Yeah. David's like, peace, Michelle. Enjoy the life. Now Michelle's gonna be sitting on all these fucking fees. Nah, nah, you can't fake a death because the court's gonna want to see like a death certificate. Okay, where's the death certificate? If he passed away, we need to see a death certificate with a signature and a notary on it. They'd be like, okay, yeah, this is a death certificate. We'd just fucking drop the case. But drove again, man. We know David's unhealthy. We know he's been unhealthy. We've watched him go from like being a degenerate to being a gutter walrus to being a sewer seal to just being this fucking couch bison, man. Yeah, the law will just wait outside the KFC and he will show up there. But yeah, his health drove. It hasn't got better. It hasn't gotten better. And I just saw Joseph on a video, and I'm like, where the fuck is this? And some of y'all doing research right on the fly, man. And it looks like Joseph was at like some kind of fucking rehab center, dude. It really did. Like the background, man. Okay, that's the hotel. Okay, so this is different. Okay. So it's crazy. Like, okay, this looks like a fucking rehab center right here. It really does. That looks like a rehab center. Okay. Yeah, but okay, so they're playing reruns, but then I just noticed something that yeah. There's Ashley and her sister, her Susan and her daughter Alexis. There's Jalen Hamilton. Oh shit! There's bitch Michelle. Look. Yo, there's Michelle. Yo, this is the first time we've seen this hack for a fucking minute. Yeah, she's in Florida. She's in Florida. That's Florida right there. Oh, he must be doing bad. Yes, yes. Whoa. Yeah, she looks bad. Yep. Oh, it should be Apostle Taylor Day every day. Get the fuck out of here, Michelle. Michelle Brandon. Oh, every day should be Apostle Taylor Day. Really, Michelle? Really, Michelle? Weak. She basically said every day should be Apostle Taylor Day. Dead serious. Dead ass serious. Listen.
Hi, Apostle. Happy Father's Day, sir. I just wanted to come on here and share with you how much I love and appreciate you, sir, and appreciate everything you've done for me and my family. And, you know, there's just not enough words to express just how much you mean to me. I hope you have the best day ever. Apostle, we need to celebrate you every day. Every day needs to be not just a Father's Day, but needs to be Apostle Taylor Day. I love you so much. Thank you.
Happy Father's Day, Apostle. I love you so much. My life has been forever changed because of your sacrifice and your obedience. And
This is an old Kathleen too, by the way, everybody.
I love you. Happy Father's Day, Apostle. We love you.
Those are all the sisters.
Spiritual father ever. Wishing you a great day.
Happy Father's Day, Apostle. I love you so much. You are the best father anybody could ever ask for. I don't think there is any word in the human vernacular that could ever explain how special you really are and what you really mean. Not just to the world, but to me. I love you, sir. Happy Father's Day.
Damn.
Hello, Apostle. First of all, sir, I just want to say Happy Father's Day.
Sounds to me like these are like videos, like
Grateful for everything that you've
they're
done.
like get well soon videos.
Thanks to your covenant with God. We love you
These sound like get well soon videos to David. Yeah, these are get well soon videos. Yep. Get well soon, Apostle Taylor. We miss you. Apostle David. Apostle Taylor David. Every day should be Apostle Taylor Day. They literally worship him. Yeah. They literally worship a fucking land walrus. Yes. Yeah, these women worship the ground he walks on. It's a very unique situation. And again, I think the dude's laid up in a fucking hospital somewhere. I really do. I think the dude's laid up in a hospital and he's just in bad shape. He can't take care of himself anymore. I know, why do you always do this to me, Marilyn? Yeah, that's exactly Abe and Sarah. Yes. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Deathbed type video. Yeah, I got called into duty, man. Kelstorm, thank you. Thank you, Kelstorm. Exactly. He sure doesn't seem too keen on being seen. Yep. He sure doesn't want to be seen. And that's where I'm at with him too, Kel. Yes. That's where I'm at with it. He doesn't want to be seen. That's for sure. Marilyn, stop. Okay, I get you have to go out to the bathroom, but I took you out earlier and you didn't go. So just chill. Relax. That's what happens. Yes, I think Joseph is his little whipping boy. Last seen where's when he called me out last year, Parisi. Last year, Marine. Last year. She's got to go to the bathroom. I could hear her fucking stomach. Come on, Marilyn. You guys, let me take a short little intermission here, okay? Marilyn's got to go to the bathroom clearly. And yeah, let me take her out. I'll be right back, guys. There you go. Okay. There. Got you. Check, check, check. Tony. Tony, 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 Tony. Tony, fix this. Okay. Got it. Cool. Right on. All right. Let me text. And I was asking you guys, do you guys think that's a rehab center or what? Because man, it fucking really does. It really does, man.
On the LED screen and put a low on third so you get the right page. But Apostle wants to hear from his sons and daughters around the world. Many of you sent in videos. Some of them you can tell maybe yours was cut short.
See, that looks like a fucking upstairs of a rehab center or a hospital or something, man.
If we put everyone's videos at its fullest in there, but Apostle Taylor did get your full video, the full uncut version that was sent to him. So he's going to see your video. But again, there's the information there. And every year, this all of Apostle's sons and daughters, we have the honor to come together.
That's a fucking hospital.
With the gift. We all come together.
That's a fucking hospital. No, that's a fucking hospital, man.
And I know we've done that again this year. Maybe you didn't have a chance to do that. You can do that on Father's Day. Call 877 The Glory. This is a gift that we give specifically to our Father and to honor him, to cherish him. And we do it joyfully. We do it gladly. Every year we want to give him the best because he has given us really the best. Lay down his life, lay down his all for us, always tilling the word of God for our souls. And there's a very special gift that is being presented to Apostle privately in his place of shutaway that we know will bless his heart. And I mean, every year, you've seen it, even Pastor Kathleen, when we've given Apostle gifts and we've given him, whether it's whatever it is, he, as a true father, he always wants to expand God's kingdom and giving it back to the ministry and to propel God, the kingdom of God around the world. But again, we do this because we love Apostle. We want him to be blessed personally. He has blessed our lives personally. And again, for you to have not had an opportunity yet to contribute to his Father's Day gift, call that number 877 The Glory. And we are presenting that to him today in his shutaway privately so he can enjoy it, be blessed, and have an awesome, awesome Father's Day. But Pastor Kathleen, it is an honor to give to Apostle. And as we see a true father, he's always giving.
Amen. That is so true. And
Bullshit. He's in the fucking hospital. I'm sorry. That looks like a fucking hospital. Joseph's in some fucking room away from everybody, some conference room. Hey, can I go ahead and do this? I need to do this video. Yeah, sure. Go ahead and step in there. We don't mind. Nobody's using the conference room. Yeah, something's up, man. I'm with you. Something's up with him, man. He's not well. I don't think he's well. I don't think David's well. I think he hasn't been well. Kel, yes. I don't think he's passed, but I think he's rapping on that door right now. High class psych ward. No. Let's really think of the compounded stress that David's dealing with. Like, let's really sit here and think of that compounded stress that David's had to deal with, partly because of us and mostly because of himself. Like, really think about that. David has managed to basically paint himself in a corner with fraud, tax evasion, human trafficking, prostitution, money laundering. Yeah, I got you, Orrin. Got you, brother. Morton Plant Hospital. Got you, Orrin. All right. Orrin, what do you think of David? Do you think he's laid up in a hospital bed somewhere? Like, there's some things we're seeing online right now that are leading us to believe David's in the hospital just because of some backgrounds and stuff like that. I've been thinking David can't talk for a while. I've been thinking he's sick for quite a while. For a hot minute. And then seeing Joseph on a video right now, it really is. It screams hospital. Yep. David E. Taylor Flower, he's this cult leader out of his main stomping grounds is Taylor, Michigan, but we've been tracking this guy for years now, man. We've been kind of compiling all the information and documents and tax fraud he's been doing. No, you're good, Flower. But he's this cult leader. Hey, happy Father's Day too. Yeah, Joe, you too, brother. And he's this cult leader out of Taylor, Michigan. We've been tracking him and also care for people with prior drug use. Okay, prior drug use. Okay, I still see David being there. David is the unhealthiest one out of all of them. And then Flower, this guy says he can heal cancer and shit like that, but he's fucking laid up in a hospital. Okay, a Morton Plant Hospital. Okay, that leads me to believe that's where David is, for sure. 18 days. Okay, so that could be aftercare for surgery, 18 days, right? A number of years since COVID. Yeah, apparently, Flower. That's what he says. That's what he says, Flower, but we've never seen him do anything, yeah. Yeah, he said he's been spanked by Jesus. He sat in Jesus' lap, that Jesus comes and visits him. The hospital, it's over in Florida. Joe Gonzalez. You want I think he is, yes. Yeah, no, he doesn't give God any glory. It's all him. Morton Plant is a hospital. Praise Jesus. I feel like I done prophesied. Yeah, Morton Plant is a heart hospital. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Praise baby Jesus. Oh, he's a Flower. Saying he's a snake is like, that's an understatement. He's like snake feces. You guys he already went to Duke. We know that. We've seen his fucking credit report. We've seen his credit report. We've put it together. David isn't well. We've put it together. We know David's not well. If it's a heart hospital, let me tell you something. It's something with David's heart. Because here's the thing. God, I fucking hate learning, like knowing enough about David. Okay, when you have a heart condition like the way you do, CHF, coronary artery disease, all right, and you don't take care of yourself, right? Like Valerie said, you just laid around and ate all fucking day. You know what that does to your body, David? You know what that does to your body to just lay around and fucking eat all day without exercising? David Taylor. David E. Taylor Flower. That's his last name. There's interviews on my channel. I recommend you watch the interviews. Please go watch the interviews. Rather listen to them. Flower, listen to them. They're the survivors of this cult we're talking about right now. Listen to them. And listen to what this man did to these people. Fucked up. Right? Yeah. He's one of these prosperity pimps, right? Basically taking in donor money, spending it on himself. But David, let me tell you something. With David, with his body type, everything, his activity, David just sitting around and laying in bed and eating all fucking day. It's the worst for somebody like him. What up, T-Lo and the motherfucking Heezy? Oh yeah, we're about exposing these fakes, Flower. Welcome to the channel. Hit that like, subscribe. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, no, we're anti-fuckheadery here. We don't care if people want to believe in the fucking flying spaghetti monster. We don't care. Hey, but when you start abusing the fucking religion and you start abusing the flying spaghetti monster to fuck people over, you know, and abuse people, financial gain, that's a problem. Because now you're using faith and religion as a grift and as a scam. And Flower, here's the thing. Yeah. Hey, just don't be a fuckhead, man. Be cool. You want to do religion, that's cool. Don't bring the kids into it. And if you're gonna be a fuckhead about it, just don't let it be known to the world. Because if it's known to the world, then we're gonna bring it to the fucking surface. Yes, it's simple. Justice. Hey, right the wrongs. Put new laws into effect, right? I don't think it's too much to ask now. We're in 2025, man. Right, Flower? It's 2025. I don't think it's too much to ask for like new laws to be passed. Now, here's the thing we also talk about here, Flower, is there is no laws, there are no rules governing laws against religious scams. There's no laws that protect people from religious scams in America. Let that sink in for a minute and think of how many fucking scammers there are in America that use religion as a grift. It's a fucking sham. And they're like, hey, we're just offer baby Jesus. Teen just. Oh, yeah. Oh, back to David. Yeah. Yeah, I had that conversation with his daughter. Yeah. Yeah, his daughter was pretty nice, man. His daughter was nice, but she said we're never going to be able to stop him. She flat out told me, she's like, you're never going to be able to stop him. And that's when I kind of put the ball back in her court. I was like, you know why we're never going to be able to stop him, Destiny? I was like, it's because of your mom and you guys just sitting back, not speaking up. You guys were actual victims of the abuse, even though you're family members, and you guys are sitting back, letting him perpetrate the abuse to other people. So I was like, the ball's kind of in y'all's court. I was like, I'm not even a part of your dad's movement. We're out here calling him out, and you guys won't even stand up to the people who are being victimized now. I was like, that's not fair. Saying we're never going to be able to stop him when you guys know damn well you could stop him. All you guys would have to do is go speak up, say, yeah, he's doing it. Hey, Flower. Hey, that's what we all say. Hey, that's what we all say. Hey, the instructions are pretty clear in the Bible, right? The Bible said, hey, watch out for these scammers. They're gonna come. They're gonna say, I am here. Don't fucking listen to them. The Bible's pretty clear about that. So I'll take the Bible over anybody that's gonna try and tell me fucking secrets. No, the Bible's pretty clear about you guys that are coming out trying to run scams using God. They were very clear about it. The prophets and the apostles prophesied this shit thousands of years ago, said, watch out. They're going to be fucking assholes. Don't listen to them. Cool, right on. I won't. I won't. I'll read the Bible if I need God. That's what I always tell people. Pick up the Bible, have a relationship with God. If you need a pastor, that's fine, but check them. Check your fucking pastors, all right? It can't be more clear. You think they might have good intentions. Yeah, God gave us 10 rules and Jesus asked that we remember him. Check your pastors, okay? It's okay. You guys, some of the best ideas were done with best intentions, right? But check your pastors, okay? Because I know of some people right now that are finding out about how they've donated to a certain organization and are now finding out that this organization isn't anything but what it says it is. And people are starting to find out now, well, why didn't we know? Ask questions. Ask questions. If something, you know what my first sergeant used to say in the military? He says, does it look right? Does it taste right? Does it smell right? Does it look right? It's probably not right, so don't fucking do it. That was his safety briefing. Does it look right? Does it taste right? Does it smell right? Don't do it. Because it's probably not fucking right. So if something in you and your church is telling you it doesn't look right, doesn't taste right, doesn't smell right, doesn't look right, it's probably not right. So maybe you should back up and reevaluate what you're doing. I'll never fucking forget those safety briefings, man. Every weekend. Every fucking weekend. Hey, it's the weekend. You're going out. You're going to have drinks. That's cool. Hey, be careful. Do it responsibly. Don't do anything dumb because you're going to face the repercussions. And here we are again telling people about David. Hey, don't go into these cults. You're going to face repercussions. Same with Catherine. Don't go into her cult. You're going to face the repercussions. These people are frauds that we're talking about here. These people have found a way to run these scams without anybody fucking being able to do anything to them. That's something I would say. No violence. Yeah, Joe, you guys, I think Dave, for real, that immediately when I saw Joseph there, like, he's in the fucking hospital. Yeah, Daniela, for real, bro. Dude, that's the first thing that came to mind. He's in the fucking hospital, man. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, exactly, Daniela. Exactly. Yep. And he was up on a higher floor. Yeah, Joseph was definitely up on a higher floor, but yeah, that immediately looked like some kind of care center, man. Really did. I'm like, that's a fucking hospital. Liberty Port Doc always tells us, yeah, sex disease. Yeah, they would tell us that too. Hey, man, if you're gonna sleep around, hey, fucking wear a condom. Don't be safe. Yeah, no, Danielle, for sure. Similar windows. Yeah. Yep. We could be wrong too. We could be wrong, man. But again, dude, Daniela, sorry, man. Like, gut instinct. Then Uncle Jake sends me this right there. Look, waiting area. Yep. Yeah. Everything fits. Everything fits. It really does. Everything fits with where they were. They do. They all sounded so sad. Okay, so some of the girls are in Tampa. Okay, so David's got some of the ladies in Tampa. I wonder if the I wonder if the HOA knows they're doing live streams out of there for their church. Oh, so he actually knocked a pause. Okay. So he's like, he's in Shutaway in a church. No, he's not. He's fucking sick. Yeah. His church is the intensive care unit. Daniela, I'm with you. I'm with you. We saw his credit report. You guys, we looked at David's credit report. We saw his credit report. We were all speculating, right? We were all speculating certain things back then. Come out saying David was either sick or dead, right? They tried to privacy strike the channel saying I was putting out private health information, which I wasn't. All I was stating was this list of conditions that he possibly could be facing and suffering from, okay? Yeah, he's operating the Tampa house as a business. The credit report, him coming out, sitting in that chair saying, hello, everybody. I'm not on deathbed. But you know what? The HOA isn't going to allow that. There's no fucking way. They're going to be like, you can't fucking get a tax break on this place. The fuck out of here. They revoked it, Uncle Jake. And based off the tone of the tax lady, they're not getting it back. They're not getting it back. Nah, Uncle Jake. I think that tax office did their due diligence and like, nope, you cannot have a tax break here. Nope. He's got all those properties up north in St. Louis and fucking St. Louis. I don't see why they tell him, the fuck out of here, go get a tax break up north. Why are you coming down here to get a tax break? You're not even registered in this state as an entity. Go back up north and get your own tax breaks there. But yeah, I don't, Uncle Jake, I'm telling you, man, those ladies, what is you, Jake? Uncle Jake. Uncle Jake. Uncle Jake Productions. See, but the thing is in Florida, Daniela, like Uncle Jake says, the counties rely on those taxes from the properties to fund stuff in the state, right? So if they're not getting those property taxes, let me tell you, if the county finds out they're running some kind of tax scam, they'd be like, nope, no property tax for you. You don't get the exemption because you're running a fucking scam. We know you are. David's trying to pull multiple exemptions across multiple fucking names, man. You can't do that. He is trying to run one of the most complex tax schemes through real estate. I mean, that Sean Foy guy is doing the same shit. It's just Sean Foy's like a fucking white version of fucking David Koresh, like a newer David Koresh wannabe. But it's they're just laundering the money through the real estate. Because that's what David's gonna say. It's, oh, I bought real estate with it. That's what it all come down to, man. David's pushed a bunch of money through real estate. Yeah. Something's up. Oh, there's his douchebag son. Yep. Oh, there's his douchebag son. Yeah, they're at a fucking hospital somewhere, man.
But it's a blessing to be here as always. Technically since the very beginning. and
There's his douchebag son. Look at him.
I want to share with my dad always is, first of all, thank you and that I love you, of course.
Yeah, he's not well.
Thinking about earlier today, because as you know, I'm playing you. I know everybody has gotten a chance to see the trailer for the face-to-face movie, and I was just thinking about how, really I want to make sure I embody you as much as possible and really do justice and everything as honest
Yeah.
as I can, of course. But life and
Something's up with David.
before I was not just honor you as a father, we'll keep that very personal
Yeah.
individual.
Nah, this is yeah, no.
Is not limited. Your father, whenever that
Nah, he's in the I think yeah.
relationship with the old, there's nothing that can, be as valuable as that.
Like, I already know what you got.
Yeah, no, he's sick. David's sick.
Blessed and have an awesome Father's Day. But Pastor Kathleen, it is an honor to give to Apostle, and as we see a true father, he's
Oh, it is an honor to give to Apostle. What are you guys giving to? Dude's on his deathbed, literally. David's literally on his fucking deathbed. Yep.
Pastors right now who have been personally trained, personally imparted into by Apostle Taylor himself, and they are ready right now to pray over that seed. It's always good to have prayer release
Yep.
over your seed.
Joseph sounds like he just lost his best friend, man.
877.
Yep. Yeah. Nah, these are like condolence videos. Yeah, no, this is kind of cool that we found this. Nah, this is kind of cool that we found this actually. Nah, because I was kind of throwing in the towel with David because hadn't heard from him. Yeah.
Embody you as much as possible and really do justice and honor you as much as I can. And I just really, I've been praying to God and asking Him to really give me that right honor.
Yeah, his son is the one that's giving it away.
Perspective of you that He has, so I can do everything as honorable as I can towards you. I just feel like it's also fitting that I'm able to do that privilege of playing you during Father's Day as well.
His son is taking the mantle. Yeah.
Greatest father. I still am getting used to sharing you, of course, but we getting somewhere.
No.
And you know, you've been the best father, especially this year of 2025. You've really helped me grow a lot. You've been talking with me about
Like that whole area just looks like a medical center. It really does. Yeah, still getting used to. Yeah, still getting used means I will be doing this exactly. Yeah, no, this is like it really does. This is like a medical center where they're at.
very personal things, even with your life and before I but
And Josh looks kind of heavy-eyed too.
keep that very personal and individual feel from you talking to me directly over the years and getting love that I still will try to
Yeah.
and will do the best I can to follow everything you teach, everything you've taught me, and the millions around the world, sir. I love you so much, and thank you for teaching me how to have my own relationship with the ultimate Father, with Jehovah as well. That's
Yep.
more
They would go to the ends of the earth and
Yep. Yep. And you know what's fucked up is like nobody else knows except, yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, and I know you guys, based off David's credit report, everything that we've put in up to this point is all proof that David, this is it. This is it. This is it. It is. It's like a North Korean power takeover. So we got Josh Taylor going to possibly take over the cult. Michelle Brannon living large up in Tampa. This place is going to sink incredibly fucking fast. The money, they're going to run out. All these fucking houses are going to get huge tax bills on them, and they're just going to get repossessed by the county eventually. Yeah, it's the Taylor dynasty. No, this is going to fail. It's going to take a big shit heaping fucking... It's going down. It's going down. Hang on a second. Let me drop email. What's the name of the hospital? Morton Plant. Okay. Hang on. Okay, hang on. Sorry about that. What's it called? It's Morton. Madonna Park. Morton Plant Rehab Center. And where's it at? Is that in Clearwater? Okay, there we go. Let me send that out. Okay, there we go. Send that out to a couple sources. Okay. Yep. Morton Plant Hospital. Okay. All right. Yeah, I just want to send that out to a couple sources real fast. You showed KK or Spice Lords. They'd be like, we're the Spice Lords, okay? We're the Spice Lords. And yeah. Spice Lords, everybody. Yeah, I could see him calling Spice Lords. Yeah, fuck, that's good eyes, everybody. Good eyes on seeing that. Again, that looked like a fucking medical center. I'm like, dude, they're in a fucking hospital. That's a fucking hospital. I know David's not well, man. I know he's not well. He hasn't been. Not since the death threats. Ever since the death threats, that was like David's last hoorah. I mean, the death threats were the dumbest thing he could have done, man. It just showed he was losing control at that point. It just showed that he was losing control at that point. Man, David, we told you. David, we fucking told you, man. We told you what would happen. You didn't want to listen. We told you to take care of yourself. Oh, yeah. No, and here's the thing. We know David got sick, Daniela, okay? What we got sick of is the big fucking mystery, right? But, I mean, I don't have my medical coding books here with me, and I don't have my material, but I can pretty much tell you guys what I think he has. Diabetic, hypercholesterol, hyperlipidemia. He's probably suffering from acute kidney issues, probably some congestive heart failure in there. And all these problems are all tied into each other, okay? All these problems are going to be tied into each other. If he's not eating right, if he's not taking medication, if his diabetes is out of control, right? There is such thing as uncontrolled diabetics, right? He could have developed a foot ulcer, right? And just went downhill from there, because that's what happens with diabetics if you're out of control. I don't think it's cancer. I don't think it's cancer. I think it's all these other chronic conditions that have just fucking stacked up and just made him into what he is, a fucking glutton. I don't think it's cancer. No. I think God is going to be a little more fucking decisive with David when it comes to him and how he's going to deal with him. And I think this is befitting for David, right? He's saying he's Moses and Jesus' best friend. No, the fuck you're not, David. No, you're not. You are not Jesus' best friend. You are not the Moses of our generation. And for you to even say that is pure fucking blasphemy. So, I mean, the overweight, yeah. The sickness, exactly, like it would be befitting. Exactly. They would hide it. Absolutely. They're going to hide it. We're seeing this is the end of David, pretty much. We're seeing the end of David. This was it. I can't believe we fucking came onto this. And it could be old videos, but the fact that we came onto it tonight, right now, as a group, and we saw it all, no, this is the end of David. David's not coming back. This is it. They're going to hide it. They're going to hide everything from David. Hey, Aaron Olson, how you doing, brother? We're talking about David. We just came up on some clips. Dude, David's done, bro. Like, he's in the hospital right now, we think, man, in a rehab center in Clearwater, because of just some videos we've seen and some fucking research we're doing on the fly. Yeah, something's up with David, bro. I think his heart went out again, dude. I think his heart went out, or he had another stroke. But his heart, dude, his heart, bro. His heart. I think it's over for sure. I do. I really think it's over for sure, because the videos, it's more like the videos we just saw. It's more like we're processing what's happening. Yeah. Aaron, you know how we work, dude? You know how we work, bro? Yeah, no. We saw some background videos, and Jake's like, oh, no, that's Clearwater, Florida. I know exactly where that's at. Uncle Jake's like, yeah, I know where that's at. It's Clearwater. I know that skyline in the back of my fucking hand. I know exactly where that's at. Let me check real quick. Bam. It's a rehab center. Joseph and his son Josh are there. No, he's in the fucking hospital doing something, probably having his heart checked. Michelle's in Florida. We saw Michelle, dude. We saw a fucking video of Michelle. But Michelle looks like shit too. She's gonna continue to look like shit. She will continue to look like shit. But no, he's not hiding, Aaron. David's sick. Joseph and his son Josh. Joseph and his son Josh are at the same fucking place together, bro. Yeah. And the thing is go to their live stream that they just put up, Aaron. It's real telling, man. It's real telling. Like, we're all looking at it like they're in a hospital. It's a hospital, bro. It's a hospital, my guy, for sure. You look at it, you're like, that's a hospital. It is. It's both. It's like it's a rehab center and a hospital. It's a heart rehab, bro. And David has heart problems. David has heart problems on top of probably several other fucking chronic conditions that are just completely debilitating. Hey, Javi, David's done, brother. For sure, for sure. Dude, there's clear evidence tonight where David's not coming back. David's not coming back from whatever he did. Whatever hospital he's at in Florida right now, it seems like he's in bad shape, dude. I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend it. God, what? Fuck. Yes, I tried to take you out earlier, but you didn't want to go. I know. I tried to take you out. Hi. Yes, you're very cute. Yeah, exactly. The thing is they're both in the same place at the same time, right, Aaron? And that's what we're looking at. Joseph and his son in the same place at the same time, only that's where David's going to be. There wouldn't be any other reason for David's son to be there unless if his dad was there. And again, the message they were sending, it's like Josh is going to try and take the reins now. No. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, that's the thing. Josh Taylor was on video, and that's big, dude. That's pretty big, Aaron, for Josh Taylor to get up on video and do a message. And then there are all these other messages, and it really seems like, hey, get well soon, sir. Like, we're all here for you. Yeah. It doesn't seem like a genuine Father's Day message. It seems like, hey, we know you're sick. Get well soon. But these people, even if David was sick, no, you can't do that, Asha. There's strict rules, man. Nah. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I could ruin my shit. I'm a medical coder. I would never do that. Nope. Can't do it. I would be crossing very strict lines, pretty much. I would be crossing strict lines if I was to do something like that. I would be crossing some pretty fine moral lines, man, I just wouldn't. No. So I personally won't do it. Okay. I mean, if he is sick, we told people this would happen. This would happen, right? And I wouldn't want anybody calling fucking giving me shit when I'm in the hospital, right? If he's sick, that's his own doing. He didn't take care of himself. Where's Josh Taylor on the video? It's the live that they're doing, Oren. And it's about, let me see here. Let's see where it's at, brother.
This time you just healing.
It's about
Movie, and I'll just
it's about 45 minutes to an hour into it. And then look at that, man. Right there. Then we started looking at this, and they're in a hospital somewhere, man. They're in a hospital. And the fact that his son and Joseph are in the same place at the same time. And then we even saw a video of Michelle, man. We hadn't seen a video of Michelle in ages, man. Yeah, and they look exhausted. Oh, there's Jenny Janiak, so she's still there. Okay. And his son does. Josh does look a bit exhausted, that's for sure. Yeah, it's a new video. This is a new video. This was, I don't know if this was live, but we did our research, and that's like a rehab center in Clearwater, Florida somewhere. Kevin. Yep. Yeah, we saw Michelle. Yep. Dude, we hadn't seen her in a fucking minute. Yeah. I actually screen saved it, man. I grabbed it so it doesn't fucking disappear.
So happy Father's Day, sir. I just wanted to come on here and share with you how much I love and appreciate you, sir, and appreciate everything you've done for me and my family. And, you know, there's just not enough words to express just how much you mean to me. I hope you have the best day ever. Apostle, we need to celebrate you every day. Every day needs to be not just Father's Day, but needs to be Apostle Taylor Day. I love you so much. Thank you.
Happy Father's Day, Apostle.
Yeah.
I love you so much.
You want to know what's going on? There's a couple things going on in Michelle's life. Her father passed away in April. And David is probably about to fucking kick the bucket too. Michelle has nothing after this, everybody. Let's be real clear about that. Michelle has nothing. Oh, every day should be Apostle Taylor Day. Every day should be Apostle Taylor Day. Yeah, that's the thing. She's probably realizing, like, fuck, man, my life sucks after this. I don't have anything. And she doesn't. Michelle, if you're tuning into this, Michelle, you don't have anything after this. No family, no friends. You don't have a bank account to fucking go to. Michelle, you're not going to be able to get a fucking library card. You get it? You get it, Michelle? There is nothing after this. We told you guys. We fucking told you. All y'all down there in that hotel, my next live stream is going to be about David fucking in the hospital being sick again with heart failure, because 9 out of 10, that's what it is. There's that 1% chance that it's something else, but Duke University, the ER trip, COVID, during COVID, a lot of things are pointing to either heart failure or COVID, or fuck again, man. Again. When my dad had his heart attack, I asked the doctor a lot of questions. I asked a fuck ton of questions. And he was like, whenever there's a massive heart attack in the body, all right, his son will be next. No, you're right, Daniela. His son was always groomed to be next. Whenever you have a massive heart attack, when your body restarts, it kickstarts a lot of conditions that you may not have had, right? And that's something I found out. When my dad had his heart attack, he didn't know he had diabetes. Well, guess what? After he came out of that heart attack, he was diabetic. It was always sitting there. It's just, it fucking kickstarted it. Exactly. His heart collapsing under the weight. The tripoding, right? Now, Joe, we've talked about that, right? The tripoding, right? Sitting side to side. Well, he has to do that. He has to do that. Okay? Absolutely. Long infections. There's always been a cough that he's had. Okay? A lot of the cult members said, Dave, he's always had this cough that he always tried to get rid of. Well, you know what that is? Those are signs and conditions of congestive heart failure, okay? The overweight, the unhealthy eating habits, and another thing, congestive heart failure, David, the fact that after, David, when Valerie told us about your eating habits, David, I don't even want to know what the fuck the inside of your arteries look like. I don't. Your veins, your arteries. You were suffering from okay, so your mother has a pacemaker and her life is full of small issues. Okay. That's enough. There's no... My brother told me, nope, he lost the will to live long before the heart issues. Okay, so pacemaker, her life is full of small issues. Yeah, David, I want you to be in the best health. We've always told you that. Take care of yourself, David, because we want to see you go to prison. But he's like, no, fuck that. I ain't going to jail. Not going. I always said he's going to eat his way into eternity, man. He was going to eat his way into eternity, and I think that's like kind of what he did. He's just like, fuck it. He just went on uncontrolled diabetic fucking eating binge, man. But if he's, yeah, and again, Uncle Jake, the whole background just looked like a medical center. I'm like, that's a medical center. They're in a hospital somewhere. I'm with you, Uncle Jake. I'm with you. I'm with you. And David's not well. Yeah. This is pretty much the end of David. I'll set a stream for tomorrow at some point that David's stand by. Stand by. Hang on, give me a second. Right hand are both. Hang on, give me a second here. These are one of my sources. Build, hang on. Okay, sorry. Hey, be good, Kelstorm. Yeah. No, no, I sent an email out to a couple of my sources, man. And they're like, what did you hear? I'm like, it's not what we hear. It's like what we see and what we realize and the things we know about David's health. But he's there, I'm telling you. He's there. Nah, he's there. He's there. No, he's there. He's there. I know he is. He's there. Yeah, he's there. I know he's there. We've been talking about David's health for fucking years, man. And so is everybody else. So is everybody else in that cult, man. Hang on. Give me 1 second here. Okay, hang on. Sorry. Okay, sorry. Yep, 2019. Yeah, he's close to the end. Yeah, no, he's David's very sick. No, we've always said that. My sources could be for someone else. I'm like, no. Could be for Michelle. No, Michelle did a fucking video from the mansion. Dude, no, no, nah, nah, nah. Michelle's fucking sick. Michelle's sick too. Hang on. Stand by. Give me a second. Mario, what's up, buddy? Come here. Come here, dude. Fuck, don't do that. That's fucking annoying, bro. Okay. Yeah. Makes you wonder why aren't all the cult members asking themselves why? Exactly. No, they've never been like this. They've never been like this. No, dead on. Dead on. No, there's something up. That is a hospital. They are there. I don't know what floor they're on. No, don't, Oren. Don't do it. Appreciate you. Fuck you, ho. Appreciate you being here, man. Don't, Oren. I get it, but it's kind of bad form, dude. It is. Like, I mean, would you want somebody calling, giving you shit while you're in the hospital laid up? I personally wouldn't. David, even though he's a piece of shit, like, there's certain lines I won't cross. Yeah, Josh is there. Josh is fucking there. They are there. My source, when I email my sources and tell them certain information, like, how do you know? I'm like, yeah, D's nuts in your mom's fucking mouth. Yeah, I did. Yeah. If he was in jail, then okay. Yeah, if he was in jail, I'd be sending him fucking care packages of fucking pads and tampons, man. Those are the kind of care packages David would be getting from us if he was in prison. But the situation is not that. David's in the fucking hospital. We're good at what we do, you guys. I know we are. I know we're fucking good at what we do. Us seeing this right here, right now, this is very clear. David's in the fucking hospital, man. But I don't think the rest of the cult members know. I don't think the rest of the cult members know. Yep. Yeah, certain things you just don't do, man. But yeah, David, unwell. No, no, they won't give you info. Yeah, he's protected. It's HIPAA laws, man. Let me tell you something. Even like, you need a warrant pretty much to get past. They were live. They were live. But Joe, here's the thing, man. We're good at what we do, man. I know we are. And we check each other. We look at shit here. We analyze things, right? That's what we've been about for a long time here. Now, they were doing a live tonight. Okay. And it's a submit your Father's Day tribute video to Apostle Taylor. Okay. Apostle at koggc.org. And you can. Now, Joe, this was their live tonight, okay? You know, let me turn this off just so you guys can see it better too, okay? Give me a second here. Sorry, bud. You're fine. Okay? That's the background, all right? Dude, that's a medical center, bro. That's a medical center that they're broadcasting from. That's a hospital or something. You can tell by the way everything's laid out. And then Uncle Jake was like, yeah, I know where that's at. That's in Clearwater, Florida. That's this area. And he's like, it's this hospital. But it's some kind of rehab center. And whatever happened, his son's there too. His son is there, Joe. His son is also there. Okay? That's a fucking rehab center or hospital. And again, it's everything they're saying. I know for a fact David, like, his health has never been well. We've known that for fucking days, dude. We've known that for days, that David's health is just shit. That he hasn't been taking care of himself. And that we kept telling him, David, you need to take care of yourself or your health is going to fail you. If you don't say we didn't tell you so. That wasn't him. No, that was his son. The white dude is Joseph. The black dude is his son, Josh, who's going to take over once David kicks the bucket. Okay? David's very sick. We've told David this would happen. We told David, we're like, if you keep going on the route you're going to go, you're going to end up in the fucking hospital. You're going to end up with a tube down your fucking throat, and you're going to be breathing off a tube in your last days, which is most likely what's happening now. David's already had one fucking heart heart issue. Somebody his age and his size, you have two, they typically don't get better. Especially if you're not taking care of yourself like this one isn't. He's not taking care of himself. He never has. He's never taken care of himself. Which is why we always told him, David, please take care of yourself because we want you to be happy and healthy so you can serve time in prison. But yeah, I think he's not coming back from this one. Yep. This is the first live they've run in a while begging for money. Yep. What up, Fairy? Yeah. Yeah, it gives you a lot of context. Also, watch the interviews. Watch the interview. You know what? Watch the interviews with his ex-girlfriend. Listen to the interviews with David E. Taylor's Flower. Type in David E. Taylor, interview with David E. Taylor, ex-girlfriend. Uncle Jake, will you put the link in there for the interviews? Fuck all the other content. Go listen to the survivors. Listen to what they said. We're only here listening to them. We put the channel up to make sense of what was going on. Well, the survivors came forward. They're like, nah, this is what's going on. You guys are dead on. Let us go ahead and fill you in on some of the other stuff too. Here you go. And they just, here you go. Yeah, exactly. Right, Asha? Yes, it will be under live category. Yes, it will, Flower. And it will probably, if you categorize them by top, it'll probably be like one of the top 10. If you categorize them by put them by category, yeah, it'd be top 10 in there. Yeah, and honestly, the best ones, listen to the survivors, man. Listen to the survivors. They're long interviews because I don't do short form videos. I like doing long form. Exactly. No, Asha, you're right. David would be the type that's non-compliant. He would be the type of patient that's non-compliant, uncontrolled, says, I don't need to do what you tell me to because I'm the fucking apostle. I can make myself better. And at the end of the day, when David's fucking sitting there with the fucking tube down his throat like we told him would happen. Okay, that's Valerie's. Okay, Flower, there's the one with David's ex-girlfriend. And there's a couple where we had two of them. We had Cliff Ware and Valerie in on it. And stories started bouncing off each other like, yep, I saw this. Yep, that's right. Yep, he was doing this. I remember that. I know, Asha. Okay, that's the Valerie and Cliff one. Okay. Oh, that one's solid, man. Okay, that one's solid. Okay. No, Asha. I get you. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I don't personally deal with patients like that, but I know they exist. I know they exist, yes. And it is a real thing for patients to be non-compliant. You can type in interview with David E. Taylor, ex-girlfriend. That should bring it up. That should bring it up. Yeah, or if you just go to the live, I actually have a playlist of interviews and stuff, so you could check the interview playlist as well. They'll be there. Oh yeah, Gabriel. Yeah, no, we're with you there. Catherine and Jor Davy, two shitheads, man. Fucking shit for brains, man. You got fucking Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Catherine and Jor Davy, yeah. Yep. I'm going to dig into some more David, but I really do. I think with what we're seeing right now, with what we saw tonight, Apostle David E. Taylor's in the hospital, man, and he is not doing well. To be back at a rehab center after you've already had a heart issue, that's a problem. That's a problem. Something tells me that he had another heart issue. See, this is what fucking just bakes my mind, man. What happened? What happened? I mean, if he's at a heart rehab, I mean, it's kind of clear then. Well, David, don't say we didn't tell you so, man. We told you, David. We told you not to fucking continue on with this debauchery. We told you what would happen. We told you that your health was poor. We told you to just stop eating the fucking Big Macs and the fucking burgers. Yeah, typically when you have a heart attack, Kevin, what I learned from doctors, when my dad had it, you typically have a stroke. That's why you take aspirin. That's why you take aspirin when you're having a heart attack, because it typically prevents the stroke. I learned that through medical coding, man, through my work. I didn't know that. I'm learning all this new types of medical shit, man, and little things like that. Yeah, that's why people who are at risk for heart attack, they carry aspirin to prevent the stroke. If you're in the process of a heart attack, you take aspirin, and it's supposed to fucking keep your blood from clotting and you fucking having a stroke and shit, man. It's blood thinner. Come on. Come on. Come here. So yeah, I don't see David to be the type to carry aspirin around either. Catherine, I noticed she has lost it internally and her body might be showing. Yeah, Catherine, her whole stream today, Raymond, was about giving money. She said, hey, I need $10,000, everybody. Give me $10,000 so I can go on my next vacation, my next paid vacation. Thank you, everybody. But yeah, if you're going to start with David, watch the deposition. If you're going to start with Catherine, start with Catherine Crick, Jordavy. That's the best place to start there. But Kevin, yeah, prime candidate for both. And again, when you listen to Valerie's interview, I mean, they're all great. But coming from a woman's perspective, man, coming from a woman's point of view, I don't know, man. It's just, there's just something about it that it carries a lot of weight. I'm not saying that Cliffs doesn't either, but just when the women come forward, man, they just carry a certain weight to it, man. It really does. And Valerie's interview, man, that was probably the most damaging for David. Really had to have been, because not really many women have come out and really openly spoke about David the way Valerie did. Gave his eating habits, what kind of person he was in the bedroom, what other kind of habits he had, you know, his fucking masturbation habits. Like, David, you would go in the bathroom and wax your carrot when you had a woman in the bedroom. The interview, just type in Valerie, or type in David E. Taylor ex-girlfriend interview. Yeah, that's all you got to type in, Flower. David E. Taylor ex-girlfriend interview. That's all you got to find. It'll be there. It's there. Yeah, and David's, like Joe's saying too, his own videos are just as damaging. Well, that's cool, the fallen slaves assault, but we're talking about not that, but the fact that these women come forward and it's just like, fuck, man. Yeah, him yelling at the staff. I mean, oh yeah, they're clickbaiting. Yeah, on Instagram. Yeah, that's what a Johnny Rain did. No, David's 53. He's 53. Nope. David's 53. He's a middle-aged black man, overweight, that doesn't take care of himself with chronic health conditions, chronic heart conditions. He's probably not doing too well after that first issue. You guys, we know he had a heart issue, man. We know he went to Duke University. We saw his credit report. That had to have been detrimental to David, because David's not going to tell anybody he's sick. Why would he? He's the apostle. He's supposed to heal everybody. He's not supposed to get sick. But David, now what are you going to tell everybody? I mean, Josh Taylor, really, what are you going to tell everybody? No, he wasn't doing well, Kevin. Nope. David hasn't been doing well. No, he's in his 50s. He's 53. He's 10 years older than me. He's 53, you guys. No, he won't listen to medical advisors. He's like, I'm a fucking doctor. I'm the doctor. He's like, Jesus is my doctor. Like, well, Jesus ain't here, man. Jesus ain't here, David, all right? Jesus isn't here. You should probably listen to the medical experts while you still have some time, all right? Again, David, I've never wanted anything bad to happen to you, and I still don't. But we told you this would happen, David. We told you if you didn't take care of yourself. And again, where we're coming up with these theories about why David's in the hospital is because two of the main cult members were in the same spot at the same time. It was his son and Joseph. Michelle, she ain't gonna leave her little fucking compound. Why would she? She's safe. Michelle doesn't want to be seen out in public, not by anybody. She's afraid of being seen. That's why Michelle stays hidden. That video I just saw of her, that's at that fucking Tampa property. That's in Tampa. Michelle, she will not leave the confines of her safe little house. Yep, she's watching over the sheep. She knows it'll be Josh, Joseph, Michelle, and Tony that'll probably know that David's sick. They're not going to tell Kathleen because Kathleen's a fucking liar. She'll fucking open her mouth. Michelle ain't leaving. No, you're right, Joe. You're right. And you know what my sources tell me? She won't leave. People that know Michelle very well, they say she ain't leaving. Okay, myself had 3 heart attacks. First one was about the age of 42, 2016. Okay, cool, Raymond. Glad you're all right, man. But yeah, with David, again, but David was already suffering from CHF. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's got CAD too, but just somewhere in his coronary artery somewhere. And to have coronary artery issues on top of congestive heart failure and hypercholesterol, fuck, man. David, do you not see that we told you if you continued down the path of eating like a fucking glutton and not taking care of yourself, this would happen, man. We fucking told you. We told you. This cult can survive with fuckboy Josh. Nope. No, that's the thing, Kevin. This is where the cult fails, man. Yeah. Yeah, see, I don't know. See, Joe, I don't know what's keeping... I don't know if they have a call center up anymore, dude. I really don't. I think they honestly had to shut those numbers down and they screen the calls now. But that's always... The call center is always going to be like a main get down, but I don't think they can really operate that thing anymore because I think they were getting so many prank calls that to shut it down. I mean, fuck, I was prank calling them fucking every day, all day. I was prank calling them all the time, man. They probably had to shut it down. It's probably getting too pricey. Had to pay for it. And Kevin, yeah. This cult won't survive with Josh in power. And again, the videos tonight. Yeah, it could split into 2 different factions. I'm with you there. And that's typically what happens. They'll split it, dude. They'll split into different factions, man. Yep. Joseph might take over one. Josh might take over the other one. You know, and they'll both be just these really weird fucking unorganized groups, man. This is a pretty unique situation. This is a really unique situation. All right, based off what we've seen tonight, with what we've shown, the videos of David and Joseph and Josh, Uncle Jake, we all saw what we saw tonight. Is he in the hospital? I'm pretty fucking sure he is, man. I'm pretty sure he is. My gut instinct has been telling me he hasn't been well. And just tonight, what we've seen, it screams he's in bad shape. Yeah, and Michelle's on all the properties, so Michelle's gonna have to deal with all this. Ah, shit, man. See, now I gotta send out more emails to my sources and let them know. Fucking David's fucking sick. Um, fuck, what was the lawyer's name? No. Yeah, it's gonna be a clusterfuck for all the properties. Yeah, whoever signed for the properties. Well, Josh, dude, Josh is fucked, yo. Man, Josh. Fuck, man. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's no, that's not it. That is okay. William Tuttle. Hang on, give me a second here. I gotta. Okay. Yes, the churches are all. Yeah, the houses are all in the church's name. Yeah, yeah. All the houses they're in. It's like KOGGC Inc., KOGGC LLC, the KOGGC, KOGGC. It's really scammy, dude. When you look at it, you're like, oh, that's a fucking scam. Nah, when you see everything, you see it. It's a fucking scam. It really is. You can go down the tax documents and see everything. You're like, this is a fucking scam, man. It's very clear what they're doing. Yep. This is pretty much it for David's cold. David's not bouncing back from this one. Like this was too big. This one was like just too big not to notice. Like how could they didn't pick a very good backdrop? They really didn't. They didn't pick a very good backdrop for that because people like know areas, man. Uncle Jake was like, "Hey, I know that area. I fucking know that skyline." There's not going to be many assets left in this place, man. Listen,
All for us.
this is what they're saying.
Tilling the word of God for our souls. And there's a very special gift that is being presented. It's
But where's his son at? I really want to see what his son said all the way through.
For anybody.
Pastor Joshua.
Yeah, here we go.
Hello, everybody. Of course, it's a blessing to be here as always.
Let's see what he says.
Technically, since the very beginning. And, what I want to share with my dad always is, first of all, thank you and
Hold
I
up.
love you. What I want to share with my dad always is, first of all, thank you and
I just heard a fucking machine beep. They're in a fucking ward. No, they're in a fucking ward. I just heard a fucking machine beep. Nope.
Technically since the very beginning. And, what I want to share with my dad always is,
Did you hear it?
first of all, thank you.
Right after he said what I want to share with my dad, it's on dee-doo. That was a fucking monitor. Nope. He's in a fucking ward. Nope. Nope.
That I love. What I want to share with my dad always is, first of all, thank you and that I love you, of course.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about earlier today, because as you know, I'm playing you. I know everybody has gotten a chance to see the trailer for the face-to-face movie, and I was just thinking about how,
movie?
Really I want to make sure I embody you as much as possible, and really.
Yeah, that's a ECG machine. That's a heart machine.
Do justice and honor you as much as I can. And I just really, I've been praying to God.
ECG is electrocardiogram. It basically, it's your heart, dude. What they do is they place leads, right? It's a 12. It's called a 12 lead ECG or EKG, electrocardiogram. Test your heart. They put leads right here. There's 12 of them, and it tests your fucking cardio rhythm. It tests your output, your electrocardio output, man. It's very critical to your heart function. That was an ECG. That was an EKG machine. We've been saying here, Oren, David's in the hospital. Well, that was a fucking heart machine in the background that we just heard. Yep.
I'm asking him to really give me that right honor and perspective of you that he has, so I can do everything as honorable as I can towards you. I just feel like it's also fitting that I'm able to do that privilege of playing you during Father's Day as well. You're the greatest father. I still am getting used to sharing you, of course, but we're getting somewhere. And, you know, you've been the best father, especially this year of
Kevin,
2025.
right?
You've really helped me grow.
Kevin's got a good point. They're almost speaking about David in the past tense. Yep.
A lot. You've been talking with me about very personal things, even with your life and before I was around, and you really helped me grow, sir. I wouldn't trade you for anybody.
Yeah, he's not well.
You've taught me how to not just honor you as a father, but you've taught me how to honor Jehovah as a father. You've taught me how to be a son to you, as you've taught everybody. But I always will keep that very personal and individual feel from you talking to me directly.
It is. The tone's different. The voice inflection. Everything is different. Man, I wish... When my sources ask me how we know this shit, I'm like, because we're fucking experts, all right? Hang on. Yep. Yep. Everything, you're right. Everything is so much different.
Over the years, and getting a chance to see you talk to other people as a father too, and see how that love that you have for us as spiritual children, not just me being a natural son, is not limited. You know, you've never been limited.
I think, no, Kevin, we all sat here and dissected this right now together. No, we did this, dude. I'll never take full credit. It was all us. Uncle Jake was looking in the background. I was like, they're in a fucking hospital somewhere. I showed Uncle Jake. He was like, that is fucking Clearwater, Florida. I know that skyline. Let me look. Well, guess what? Well, we sat here and sleuthed this together on the fly. We figured it out, dude. David's in the fucking hospital. David's in the fucking hospital, man. And CL King Group. No, you're right. Longest shadow where you're recording the Bible was Jesus. It was 40 days. No, David's in the hospital right now. David's in the hospital, and I'm telling my sources he's there. Like, well, how do you know that? Like, dude, come on, man. Fuck.
In your expression of love and wisdom and guidance to anybody, and I value that. Really, I think about a lot how when it's my turn to be a father, whenever that will be, that
Never.
I have to somehow fill your shoes, which seems almost impossible. But I'm going to try anyway, because you taught me that, to make sure
It's a somber tone.
I don't try to sell myself short. I still will try to and will do the best I can to follow everything you teach, everything you've taught me, and the millions around the world, sir. I love you so much, and thank you for teaching me how to have my own relationship with the ultimate father, with Jehovah as well. more price. It's priceless. There's nothing that can, be as valuable as that. No one loves a father like you. And so I have the best example. So I thank you so much, sir. I love you, and happy Father's Day. And I know, Pastor Steve, that you have
Sent in their tributes and.
What is the gift? Oh, they said, well, we don't know because they're going to get it off camera again this year. But I don't know. Maybe they're going to give David a new EKG machine. Possibly. Hang on. This thing's going to die. I got to plug it in. A second here. I'll plug my mic in. All right, there you go. All right, plug it. Plug it in. Plug it in. It's no, Kevin. It sounded like he's at a hospital, man. No, it really does. He's at a hospital, bro. He's somewhere at a hospital, man. This isn't. Fuck, man. I would have liked for it to end differently. Fuck, man. David, you know what my goal was in all this? Prison for you. Come here, buddy. Come on. Lay down. Lay down. Hi, you're my guy. Get an eye booger. Let me get it out. There you go. Watch out, Marley. Yeah. Just Nate. She saw David Taylor do it and she thought, I could do this too. Yeah, dude. How are you been financially surviving since he's off the radar for 6 years? Yeah, we just got CL King. David's in the hospital. David's in the hospital, CL King. Let's be real clear about that. We just figured this all out, okay? We just figured this all out. Fuck, man. Really didn't, David. Man, David, I was hoping you would have got your shit together and stayed healthy. Man, David. Man. David, this could have all been avoided. Fuck, man. David, our one goal here was justice, man. He's in the hospital, to the moon. He's in the hospital. And the sounds of it, he's heading downhill. We just came on to this video of David, but it's David's son in this. It's a fucking hospital. I'm not done. You look at it like, that's a fucking hospital. Uncle Jake knew the area. We did some Google back searches. It's a fucking hospital. They are there. We just watched the video. We heard a fucking EKG machine beep in the background. They are at the fucking hospital. Something happened to David, or else Joseph and Josh wouldn't be in the same fucking spot at the same motherfucking time. There's no way. There's no way. They did a live today to the moon. Yep, none of them have been together in a while. Exactly. And everything we just saw right now, nah. There's definitely shakeup in the cult. Oh man. Okay. Well, hang on a second. I just got a text from Matt. Hey, what's up, Matt? I just texted you a link. All right, so we're looking at this video. Yeah, Matt, we're just looking at this video, and it's David's son and Joseph Bush doing a video from this building, which isn't any of their normal buildings. Well, we've been listening to it, watching it, picking it apart. They're in a fucking hospital. I just was watching the video, listening to his son talk, and then you hear his son say something, you hear an EKG machine beep in the background, and she's a nurse. Asha's like, yeah, that's an EKG machine. So no. Hallelujah, brother Theiss, all the way from Holland. Hey, Theiss, David's in the hospital, bro. It's not looking good either, dude. This, I don't think he's going to bounce back from this one. Whatever's happening is happening right now, real time. David's in the hospital somewhere down in Florida. We have kind of an idea of where he's at, but it's not good, bro. It's not good. Whatever's happening. Yep. Okay, you just watched it. Yeah. Okay. Well, go to the part where his son is talking, Theiss, yo, bro, and you can hear where he starts talking about. I want to say this about my dad. You hear, beep beep. Yep. It's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate. And David, we told you, don't go down this path, man. Man, David. If you would have just listened to us. Now, there's not much to watch, really. Just go to the part where Joseph and Josh are. That's a hospital, Theiss. It's a hospital in Florida. They're there. That's where David is. That's where David's going to be. And Michelle, guess who we saw? Theiss, we saw Michelle. She came out and did a video. Happy Father's Day, Apostle. Every day should be Apostle David E. Taylor Day. We're like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out. Seriously. She's still stuck like, oh, every day should be Apostle Taylor Day. And it's when Theiss. No, that's a hospital, bro. There's a couple videos in there. One is at the hotel, but one's at a hospital too. I saw that one where Joseph was at the hotel, yes. But Joseph was also at the hospital. Yeah, the skyline is Clearwater. That's my stomping ground. Uncle Jake knows that area. So yeah, we've he's there, Theiss. Theiss, remember we always talk about his poor health. I think it's finally time, dude. This is gonna be it for David. I think Michelle just doesn't want to be near David. Splitting up lock and key. Kevin, yeah, keep them away from each other because they know they're fucked still, right? Michelle knows. The cult. The cult keeping Michelle away. Yeah. I think they could be. Yeah, the cult members, yeah. But I also think Michelle doesn't want to be anywhere near him. Dang, I was trying to find what you have on Jimmy Evans, but ours are all buried in your videos. Jimmy Evans is a fucking sack of shit too. Fuck that piece of shit. The fact that fucking cocksucker came out on that Joni Lamb video saying, "Oh, your business is to come here and please Joni Lamb." Yo, fuck you, Jimmy. Your job is to please Joni Lamb, not please God. That's your job. But yep. Yep. But Michelle, yeah. Michelle, I think Michelle probably doesn't want to be anywhere near David. I don't blame her. I don't blame her. Who would want to be near him? I wouldn't. I know it's like they're promoting like the Amway Arena still, like David's going to come out. No. Nope. They're going to find out tomorrow. Yeah, Flower, Jimmy Evans is a real piece of work too. When I get back in the studio, I'm going to set up a whole fucking stream of prank calls, but I got to do it like during the day on a weekend to where I can start in the morning on like, I don't know, a Sunday or something. Do like a Sunday morning prank call stream to call these fucking grifters and start prank calling them and just coming up with whack ass scripts on fucking, telling them how I want to give like random fucking massive amounts of donations. Yeah, prank call them. Yep, makes sense. Which makes sense why everyone but Kathleen and Adama are in Houston. Yeah, Uncle Jake, this is it. I think for David, this is it. This is the end of the cult here. This is how it ends. It ends with Josh. It ends with Josh Taylor. He's going to be the one that fucks it all up because Josh isn't going to be able to maintain their finances or anything. Neither is Michelle. Michelle doesn't know shit about money. She'll spend it. Michelle's going to spend all the money and just walk when all the money's gone. Or she'll fucking stick to one of the other swinging dicks in the cult when they leave. That'll be Michelle. Yeah, Frank Richardson's going to call him. Yeah, Frank Richardson's going to call him. We're going to unleash the tank on him. Hey, why is Daniela blocked? Who blocked him? Wait, hold on. Who blocked Daniela? Oh, shit. Sorry, Danielle. I don't know what the fuck happened. Yeah, no, I got it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I got him. I don't know why he's blocked. Okay. Oh, yeah. No, I've called Daystar too. They're all fucking ignorant there. Yeah, they're all ignorant. Nope. Next one I want to call is that Sean Foy guy. And Furtick. Furtick, Sean Foy. I definitely want to get Jimmy Evans and Jesse Duplantis on the fucking channel. So yeah, there's some names that I want to bring up and definitely bring to the channel. Glubus, what up? Yeah, Frank. Yeah, I think I'll unleash Frank on fucking Stephen Furtick and Stephen Foy and or Sean Foy and all those other shitheads. Yeah. Yeah, Frank's relentless. Frank doesn't care. I should call Moneypenny just to wrap up the stream, right? Give Moneypenny a good old call just for old time's sake. Hang on here. Church of Scientology. Okay. Let me call the flagship and see if I can go for a ride on the trade winds. Church of Scientology. No, I need to call Moneypenny. I need to call Moneypenny because she's the one that always answers. She knows Frank too. She knows Frank and Lisa. I'm gonna tell her I got another letter from Lisa. Be like, Moneypenny, she said she was there, god damn it. She said she was there at the Church of Scientologists. in the scullery washing fucking dishes. Church of Scientology.
Hello, Church of Scientology International.
Hi, Money Penny. This is Frank Richardson again. I'm calling again because my wife, Lisa, she sent me another letter in the mail saying that she's still there at the Church of Scientology. Can you please check your system?
No, sorry.
Well, fuck. Oh, man. Oh, did you really? See, I want to get the one at Elevation really riled up. Yes. No, Elevation. No, fucking Pastor Thanos. No, that asshole, he's on my radar. Yes. Pastor Thanos. She's all, no, sorry. Click. Because she knows. Rest in peace. She's all, fuck you, Frank. Click. No more money penny for Frank. But that was honestly by far, I think, the dopest skit that the one where I actually had her going, where I was telling her about my 12 kids. But what's best was you guys had built that whole fucking dialogue, man. You guys built that whole dialogue. I just spit it out to her. That was the fun part about it. I'll never forget that night. The fact that we actually kept her on the phone that long. I have it on the channel, man. You guys got to go back and watch it because it's just Frank and Moneypenny doing that. And keep in mind, when you guys go back and watch that video, you guys were building the dialogue in the chat. I was just piecing it together however it came out. Marley, what are you doing? So yeah, if you guys ever get a chance to go back and watch it, go watch that one. Because it's a fucking growler. Like, just watching it, just Frank and Moneypenny interacting. It's like she puts me on hold for a little bit, then comes back, and I carry on with the dialogue, and I act like I'm fucking crying. And I know. Oh, no. Hey, Frank's just getting warmed up. No, fuck that. No, Frank is just getting warmed up, Kevin G. Dude, we got Stephen Furtick. We still got Daystar. I still got Kenneth Copeland, Jesse Duplantis, Jimmy Evans, Perry Z, right? I still got fucking Perry Z I got to get a hold of. Was that his name? Or Perry Stone? I still got to get a hold of that guy. There's another one, Joshua Holmes, I've been wanting to get a hold of. There's been a couple of these guys. Ashley? Nah, I don't know if she's still there. I don't know if Ashley's still there or not, man. I don't. She could be. It's a possibility. But I'm gonna go and wrap it up. I got work early in the morning, and I'll do it. We're gonna do a live stream tomorrow, so just watch for the notification because there will be one coming. Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. Frank can't call KK looking for Lisa, unfortunately. No. Catherine already knows who I am. She's like, that guy. He's a real pussy. Okay. Come here, bud. He's up. I'm ready for bed, Dad. He's like, can we go outside? Then I'm ready to go to bed, okay? He's like, I'm ready to go to bed, Dad. Huh? He's a good boy, right? He's a good boy, yeah. Questions, comments, concerns about tonight's stream, leave in the comment section below. If you got a story about a cult, by all means, let us know. We'd love to hear it. But yeah, any questions, comments, let us know, man. We're here listening. Anybody that's new to the chat tonight, go listen to the interviews. Fuck all the other content. Just go listen to the interviews and listen to what this man did to these people. This is just one cult, man. This is just one cult that we know about that is doing this. We know Catherine Crick is screwing up marriages. That's her MO. Fuck up other dudes' lives because she can never have a functioning, healthy relationship. So he's like, you know what? Since I can't have a healthy, functioning relationship with a man except John Tall, I'm going to go ahead and fuck up other dudes' lives, okay? So, yeah. With that being said, man, you'll have a good night. Catch you on the next live stream. I'm glad we're all here together to figure out that David's in the hospital. Yeah, and this is pretty much it for David, I think. I keep saying that, but I really do. I think this is it. Like the tone we heard tonight with Josh and Joseph, it's a very somber tone. Like David's already gone. Like he's already fucking kicked the bucket. It's looking that way. It's looking that way. He's in a fucking heart ward somewhere in a heart rehab center. These heart conditions typically don't get better if you don't take care of yourself, David. Okay, and I know for a fact, David, you're not taking care of yourself. Josh, if you're watching this, we told your dad. We told him. We have a lot on this. Yes, we have a lot on this David Taylor guy. We have death threats. We have threatening of lawsuits, cease and desist. This asshole sent me dude sent a cease and desist to my door telling me to take my YouTube channel down. I called his lawyers and told him to fuck off. That's how that happens when Flower, these leaders we talk about, these people think they're above everybody, but they're not. And time again, we've proved how full of shit they are. We've proved time and time again how big of frauds they are. These guys claim to fucking be all powerful and almighty. Well, sue me then. If you know what I'm accusing this asshole of? Human trafficking, tax evasion, money laundering, mortgage fraud, bank fraud, prostitution. Well, I know he's doing prostitution. We knew that. All kinds of shit, right? He sends a cease and desist telling me to fucking take my channel down or they're going to sue me. I said, all right, cool. You want to sue me? Let's fucking go, buddy. I never once heard anything back from those lawyers ever again, Flower. Never. I actually was blowing up their fucking phone at their office trying to get an answer. But they just kept hanging up on me, hanging up on me. I'm like, why are you guys hanging up on me? Your client says he wants to sue me. What's up? I'm here asking questions. He wants to sue me. What for? Well, you got the letter? Yeah. Okay. That's it? That's all he's going to sue me for? Good. Tell him to fucking sue me then. Never got another letter. Never got another letter. Nope. And neither did it for Catherine Crick. Same thing happened with Catherine Crick. No. Same thing happened with that. When I got one from Catherine Crick, guess what? Her lawyer also got a phone call, and I told him to fuck off. He got an email and a phone call. Multiple emails about Catherine. Multiple emails about Catherine. I told him, I was all, dude, if you weren't such a fucking dumb shit, you would have done your research and you would have saw that your dumbass client is fucking full of shit and you would have told her to fucking kick rocks. But you're just fucking money hungry and you're obviously trying to get something from Catherine that you're not going to get. I told him too, I was like, you tell your fucking dumb bitch client to fucking sue me. When? You want my address? I'll give you my address so you can send me the next documents for court. Please do. Never happened. I tell everybody that. One of these churches is threatening to sue you. Let's go. Do it. Let's bring it. Financial discovery, baby. Financial discovery. You want to sue me? Guess what? First thing that happens, discovery. These churches will never, ever give up their books willingly like that. They threaten a lawsuit. Well, guess what? You're threatening a lawsuit. Okay, show us your money. Show us your bank. I want to see tax returns, bank records, receipts. I want to see fucking bank account numbers. I want to see where your money's coming, where it's going, who your donors are. They're like, oh, we don't want to do all that. We don't want to do all that. We don't know. You know what? On second thought, we don't want to sue him. Because he's going to take all our fucking paperwork and publish it online. That's exactly what I will do too. And I've told every fucking swinging Jerry out there that's threatening a lawsuit on any of these YouTubers, guess what? You tell them to sue you. Tell them to sue you. And then once they try to sue you or once they do sue you, you take all their documents and you publish them all online. You fucking scan them all in. You scan them and you publish them. You build a whole website around these churches that are doing shady shit if they're going to sue you. And then you publish it and you let everybody else make the educated decision. That's exactly what I will do if anybody wants to sue me. Yeah, it makes sense, right, Flower? You take all that private information that the church is so fucking keen to hide from everybody. Sue me, bitch. Bring it. That's what I told David. I told David exactly that. I told his lawyers that. I said, tell your fucking dumb bitch client to sue me. Because I would love to go through a process of discovery with him. Bring it. Bring it. They never called me back. They never sent me another letter, phone call, fucking email, nothing. They're like, fuck, man, we can't sue this guy. It didn't work on him, god damn it. And it never will. It never will. These people are public figures, and if they don't like being made fun of, then they should simply get off the public platform, cease and desist all their bullshit, and take their content down. My content is up for the fucking taking, and anybody can make fun of it at any fucking time they want. I don't get bent about it because I'm out here making content. People want to make fun of it? Okay. I'm not going to take skin off my back, man. I'm going to go about my fucking day. But David, these public figures like Catherine and all these shitheads, oh, stop talking about me. Well, you're on the public platform. What do you expect? So, that being said, you'll have a good night. Catch you on the next live stream. Josh Taylor. You know what, man? To the JMMI and KOGGC cult, if you're listening, in closing, we told you guys this would happen. We told you how it would happen. We told you about David's health conditions. We told you everything. And you didn't want to listen. So here we are again, telling people once again, we told you so. We told you it would happen. Come here. David, I'm sorry this is happening to you, but again, we told you it would happen. We told you to take care of yourself because we wanted to see you healthy and fighting a court case, David. But again, this compounding health interest, yeah, and some of those videos, like the video of Kathleen, that's an old video, bro. That's an old video of Kathleen, dude. There is something on. David's sick, and this is pretty much the end of David's cult. And the JMMI and KOGGC cult members, don't say we didn't tell you so, okay? It's unfortunate it has to end like this. Because my goal was to see David in prison, but I don't think we're going to get to see that, unfortunately. So, you have a good night, man. David, you know what, man? Fuck, dude. God bless you, dude. I hope God is with you, dude, and I just hope that he has it in his heart to fucking see you through, dude. I really do. You've done some really bad shit to a lot of people, and I hope he can fucking find forgiveness in it for what you've done. You know, David, you know I'm not Christian, man, but you've done some fucked up shit in the name of Jesus. You've done some really nasty shit in the name of Jesus, and you've really fucked over a lot of people in the name of Jesus because you think you're an apostle. For that, I don't have any sympathy, David. You are a piece of shit still. You've done this to yourself. We still love you, but you're a fucking piece of shit for what you've done. And this is your own fault, David. This is your own doing. You could have stepped down years ago and fucking got some help. So, David, God bless you, man. I hope you make it.